Johnny Cash, what do you think about the purse? It looks good, huh? Do you like it? Do you like it? Yeah? You're bored stiff by it? Hello, vintage neighbors. Welcome to the Vintage Girl Next Door. My name is Laci, and I'm really excited because today's video is a little project that I have been putting off for a while, but I've really been wanting to do. We're doing a little vintage restoration project today. So I have this adorable purse. It's so cute, but it needs some love. It has needed some love for a little while now. It's losing a lot of the felt. It's getting rubbed off or just falling off, like some of the flowers are missing. You can see the potential, but it does need some help. So that's what we're doing today. And it also had these cute little like brooches and like jewels on it as well. And I've been trying to save things like as they've come off, with the thought that I would restore this purse at some point. Today is the day, my friends. We're doing it. So we're gonna go to the craft store, pick up some felt, maybe pick up like a gold Sharpie. I don't know if you can see there's a little bit of gold detailing on some of the leaves that I think would be nice to recreate. So we're gonna head to the craft store, we're gonna pick up some supplies, and then we're gonna restore this purse to its original vintage glory. Hopefully you'll stick around and let's see what we can do to give this purse a little love, okay? We are here at the craft store. I'm gonna run in, see. Hopefully they have all the colors that I need of felt. I'm gonna try to keep it the same as what it was, so hopefully I can find the right colors to match and all of the other supplies. I don't think I need much, maybe just some hot glue, maybe a gold Sharpie. So I found some of the colors I needed, but also I got a little distracted and man, they had some cute tiki outside stuff and I couldn't resist. So things escalated. They really saw me coming at Joann's today. They had so much cute outdoor porch, like front, like back porch tiki stuff, and yeah, like I said, things escalated. So I did get some of the colors of felt that I needed. However, they were out of stock of tons of stuff. So I didn't get a purple, and I didn't get any of the gold like trim stuff, just in case. Like, I'm hoping I don't have to replace the whole thing and just do the flowers and the leaves, but just in case, I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed if I did have to do all of it. So now I have to go to another store, and I want to do that, but here we are. So I'm gonna run to one more store, hopefully get the colors I need, and then head back home to start working. We are back. We got the felt, I think, finally, all the colors that I need. I think first of all, I'll just get it all out. I take some pictures of this just in case, so that I remember where everything goes, and then just start removing these and cutting them out of the new felt and glue it back together. So I got started trying to pick off the old felt, and it ended up being a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. That stuff, like, I thought it was just going to come off, but it actually was stuck on there a lot better than I thought. So it did take some time and a few different tools to try to get it off. Really, I probably should have tried to find an X-Acto knife, but I didn't. So I ended up using the sharp end of some scissors
a few different pairs of scissors to try to get that off. And then I tried to preserve the flowers as best I could so that I could use them as the pattern to trace onto the new felt. And I was able to save them pretty well, at least so that I could get the shape of them and get them cut out on the new felt. See, I switched to a smaller pair of scissors, and those were a little more sharp and seemed to work a little bit better for the removal of the old felt. Yeah, so everything I'm doing pretty self-explanatory. Trying to scrape off the old and use it as a template for the new. But while I continue showing you that, I thought I would take a second and just catch you up a little on life and what's been going on. I know it's been so long since I made a video, and I apologize. I appreciate you guys sticking around and just kind of hanging out in the vintage neighborhood while I've been away. I've had the chance to go on some amazing fun trips, and I need to put those together and post them either on Instagram or maybe here for you on the community page. I do have a little vlog that I made of a trip. It was over Thanksgiving. We were able to go on a fun little trip with my parents, and we cruised the Arizona section of Route 66. So I do have some vlog footage of that. If you guys are still interested, I know it's going to be kind of old at this point, but if you are interested, let me know, and I will continue to finish editing that and get it posted here as well. But yeah, mostly just work, some super fun trips here and there. We went to London. That was amazing with my sister and her husband, and I have a backlog of photos. I just really need to put things together and get it posted because I do want to share that with my vintage neighbors. And lots of work, still at the movie theater, still my full-time job managing the movie theater here in my town, and that is a lot of fun, but also is a lot of time. And between that and family and trips, it's just been so hard to fit YouTube into the cracks there. But I do still enjoy it, and I do want to continue creating content for you and sharing my fun finds and sharing some just fun vintage stuff. And so I will do my best to continue to put out videos. I know it's going to be sporadic, but hopefully not as long of a break between videos as what it has been this last break. So as you can see, it is coming together with the purse. The stems were a little difficult because it was a little hard just to eyeball it and draw them, in the right shape and then the right thickness. But I think I did okay. And then it was time to glue, and Mr. Cash came to help me. You can see him a little bit there in the top. But just using some hot glue and getting those pieces secured down into place. And I was happy I didn't have to replace the entire off-white backing section. I just tried my best to put the flowers over top of where the other ones were, and so you didn't really see any of the little scratch marks or felt left behind. And here is the finished product. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I think I will get many more years of use out of this purse now that it's all restored. And I think that I did a pretty good job keeping it original as to how it looked before, just with the new updated felt that is no longer falling apart.
We are finally done. That ended up being quite the project. I ended up tabling it for a couple of months. Life got busy, and it just was turned into a bigger project than I thought, which I guess happens all the time with projects, right? You start out and you think it's going to be, fairly easy, and then it ended up being very tedious. But I am so happy with the result. I feel like it turned out beautiful. And I'm so excited that I have a newly restored vintage purse. I am really happy with it and I'm excited to use it again. Hi! So yeah, I'm so happy with it and I'm so glad that I pushed through the tediousness and just moved forward with the project and got it done, because now I will use it even more, I think, than I did before, because it's nice and new, not falling apart, not flaking off. So yeah, what more can I say? I'm super happy with it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little vintage restoration project and had fun watching. And if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. That really does help out my channel. And if you are new and you feel like sticking around, please subscribe. We would love to have you join our vintage neighborhood for more of our vintage fun. And I know I took a little break over the summer. I did not intend to do that, but as life goes, things just got busy and hectic, and wanted to spend time with family and Mr. Cash. Oh, wow. So, but things here are good. I'm gonna try to create some more content for you. I do love making videos and I do love chatting with my vintage neighbors. So I hope that you'll stick around. I know I'm very inconsistent, but I do really appreciate you sticking around and being here in the vintage neighborhood. I do have a lot of vintage gadgets I have saved up and need to make videos and test out. So I am looking forward to that. And if there are any suggestions of things you would love to see from me, feel free to leave them in the comments. I always love chatting with my vintage neighbors. So with that, thank you again for watching. I hope that wherever you are feeling safe and feeling loved, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye. Thank you for your help. Thank you.